How are you, my beautiful friends? Welcome back. So this is the first time introducing a new reading. Okay, I'm trying to add them more and more as we go. So this is the first time we are going to do the weekly energies for all signs, only for singles. This is only for single people. It's going to come out every Monday of the week. And then on a Tuesday, we are going to do the same thing, a weekly reading for all signs. However, that's going to be for what's called no contact. It could be single, you could be with someone, but no contact, meaning you guys are not talking to one another. Okay? So let me know how you like it. And I'm trying to add more and more and more as we go. And I'm following all of your suggestions and messages. And here we go. Okay. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. That's funny. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. Wow. Why is this card so once again, this is going to be the weekly energies for singles. For singles. There's a big difference between singles and no contact. You agree? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Capricorn. This is Aquarius, and finally the fishes. And one card from this deck here for our friends, singles. Sometimes singles is better than with. I know it is pros and cons, of course. There's pros and there's cons. Okay. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right. Let's see what we're going on with our friends the singles this week, Monday to Sunday. So we start with Aries. And you guys, there is no need to timestamp them because as you can see, it's right here, right? Aries. Wow, Aries. You are hurting right now, my dear. You are hurting. So, well, you're trying to focus on work right now. You're trying to focus on making money, of course, but even that is not going that great because you see, this is someone whom is spending more than they're making. You see, despite the effort, a lot of effort, the tree is getting taken over by the weeds. So in other words, you are producing more negative than positive. You know what I mean, right? If you're making $10 an hour, but it's taking you $11 to survive between the trip and the gas and the car and the mortgage and or the rent and the food and so on and so forth, you're getting behind, right? Now the only and I can see also, hence why you're single, I can see there is also some huge disappointment in love, perceived as cheating, but I'm not sure if this is cheating or if you perceive that as cheating. Either way, it is up to you, okay? Now, the only card that might save this reading is this, which is some news coming in. So let me see what the news is about. Let me see what the news is about. So we got something coming in that might or might not change the situation. Let me see. Fortunately, you got a really good card here, which is the victory card. But as you can see, and that's why I checked the deck to see if the entire deck was upside down. But no, the deck is not upside down. So unfortunately, this card being upside down, so this is some communication that you might be expecting or you might hope for, possibly from a Leo, because this is a Leo card, but it's upside down. So either the communication is not going to come in, or you might have to do something else before the communication can take place. And only you know what that is. I can see the intent is there, the communication is incoming, but something is stopping it from happening. So, and this communication is very positive, meaning it can be very beneficial to you, my dear Aries. Now, why is it upside down? There might be something blocking it. In other words, suppose that someone needs to call you or you want somebody to call you, but you change your phone number and just give you an idea, and they don't know your new phone number. How in the hell are they going to call you? You need to get a hold of them. Hey, so-and-so, look, I changed my phone number. Or suppose there's a letter someone needs to send you, but you change address. You know what I mean? That there is some kind of a blockage between you and whoever this communication you're expecting from. Okay? So only you know that. So maybe they can't communicate with you for whatever reason. Okay? So that's unfortunate. So I see you trying to manifest this. You're trying to manifest it, but I think you were probably married with this person and something really bad happened. Really bad, and that's why you're single. And here I can see lawyers or other people involved. And you are on the defensive. This is not a good, this is not a good, wow. Let me see this. So here you have you waiting again, but it's upside down, so they're not coming. But you know what's really interesting here? Here we have another Leo card, and here we have another Leo card. That's a little bit too big of a coincidence. So we have two upside down, meaning you're waiting, but nobody's coming, and you also, they can't communicate with you. They just can't, for whatever reason. And here, that's the best card in the deck. But again, there seems to be a blockage between you guys. This card's upside down, you see? Okay, anyways, you probably know what I'm talking about. So it is what it is. All right, now, our friends Taurus, let's see what we got going on for you guys for this week for single Taurus. So something is hidden from you, and even you have an upside down card here. Let me see. No, that's good. No, it came upside down. Taurus, I got good news for you. Good news. Holy mackerel. So, I know this reading is supposed to be for singles, meaning about love. But unfortunately, there's nothing happening about love. So perhaps you're already set. Maybe you already have your eyes on someone. But the message is about Nila, something which is extremely important for you, and I don't blame you. So it seems that the difficult, hard times are over. This card is really hard times. Two people in the street begging. Well, look at this. It's upside down. It's upside down because it's over, meaning you ain't going to suffer anymore. You're going to be filthy rich in a good way. So congratulations, Taurus. You got nothing to worry about when it comes to financials. When it comes to love or weather, you kind of don't know what to do. You're not clear. There might be more than one person that you're thinking of, but you're not clear. You haven't stated what you want. So do that. But from the financial standpoint, you're going to do incredibly well. There is something big happening in your life financially. When it comes to our friends, Gemini, you know what? I just remember that some of you asked for, Marco, why don't you add the yes or no coin with your regular readings? And you know what? I think it's a good idea, and I think I will. So we are going to go back for a second. My apologies. It just came to me. So we're going to go back to Aries, then we're going to do Taurus, and then we're going to do the regular reading. I'm not going to start all over again because it is already started. So let's go back to Aries a second. My apologies. Aries, think of your question. Your answer is no. All right. Now, Taurus, again, my apologies. Think of your question. Your answer is no. All right. Thank you, guys. Now we are going to go back. We are going to resume our regular our scheduled program. All right. Gemini, see what we got going on. Ouch. 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 My God, Gemini. So look, you are single right now, perhaps, because you're going through a divorce. This is the end of the divorce, meaning you are dealing with lawyers and judges. You might be soon to be done with this crap. And I know, been there, done that a couple of times. So right now you are busy with divorce papers and divorce procedures. However, you got a soulmate coming in. So although right now it's costing you a lot of money and strife and tears, you're going to soon be happy. You're going to be very, very happy, very, very soon. Okay? Now, what other ways that we could interpret this? No, there's no other way. There's no other way. There's no other way to interpret it. You're not divorcing your soulmate. So you are going through some pains right now. It might not be divorce. It might be fairness. Might be, you might be struggling to get some kind of a fair solution with someone. However, do not despair, Gemini, because your soulmate is incoming very, very soon. Okay? So don't worry. You're going to be fine. Now, yes or no coin for Gemini? Think of your question, any question. Wow, we got 3 no's in a row so far. All right, we're going to go now to our friends at Cancer. Cancer, wow. I feel you are single, of course, otherwise you wouldn't be seeing this. You wouldn't be watching this. But there is someone making you an offer. This is a good offer. However, I believe your friends and family and who knows who else are against this offer. They're trying to block you. This might be to do with perhaps the offer feels more younger than you or culturally different. And you're getting discouraged by someone around you. Could be family, could be coworkers, could be friends. No, Ian is not good for you, is not, different religion, different background, too young for you. In the meantime, they're thinking, I wish he would give me an offer, make me an offer. You know what I mean, right? Anyways, Cancer, should you go for it or not? Should you go for it or not? Or should you listen to your friends? This person will come in like a knight in shining armor, and it is a wish come true. So you can tell your friends to go and you know what I mean, right? So don't worry, this person is sincere and you're going to be just fine. Okay? So don't worry about your friends, Cancer, or your family. Now, think of your question. Your answer is another no. Oh my God. You guys, I promise that we have an equal amount of yeses in there. Look, yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes, and no, no. So there is 4 no's and 4 yes. Wow. So far we have 4 no's in a row. And now we have our friends Leo. Oh my God, Leo. And here's Leo right away. Leo right now with the open portal is like, here I am, here I am, here I am. It's like, son of a gun, Leo. Son of a gun. Leo, did you read it? Did you see your reading a couple of days ago? The weekly reading. You got this card right away. I think it was first or second card. Unbelievable. And here it is again. So Leo, your soulmate is incoming. And it is meant to be. Look at this. Meant to be. Judgment. Meant to be. Okay? Now here it's you. You can't wait. It's like, I'm ready. Or they're coming in like fast. Meaning, here I am. I can't wait anymore. So your soulmate is coming in. And you're going to be very happy, Leo. So your being single ain't going to last very long. Okay? As far as signs we have here, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, and Leo. I'm sorry, I didn't read the signs over here. Well, okay. My apologies. This is the first time I do this type of reading, singles. So for Cancer, we had Leo, Pisces, and Aquarius. My apologies, you guys. For Gemini, we had Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. For Taurus, we had Aquarius, Virgo, and that's it. For Aries, we had Sagittarius, Cancer, and Leo. Okay? And Leo, yes or no, my dear? My beautiful friends, Leo. Your question, your answer is yes. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5 to get a yes. There you go. Finally. The curse is broken, Leo. Leo broke the curse. Beautiful. Okay, let's go now to our friends Virgo. Virgo. This is Virgo and Scorpio. Why are you sad? Well, you're sad because you're single. Unfortunately, some of you, of course, this is general really, so don't take it personal. Some of you are lost someone. Those of you who understand will understand. Some of you lost someone, okay? I see here a queen with a ulm in her hands by the water. So you're truly miss someone, or you literally lost someone. Now, you're trying to manifest something new, Virgo. You're trying to, you're asking yourself, why am I single? Why am I destined to be single? You know, why do I feel destined to be single? So I had to tell you this for the foreseeable future, probably until November or December even, you are going to be single. But this is going to give you an opportunity to build your own self, find whatever you need to find, and strengthen your education, maybe you need some exercise, maybe you will never go to the gym, or maybe you need to fix your finances, maybe you need to fix your house. This is going to give you an opportunity to build yourself, to love yourself. And there are going to be people around you soon, asking you out, but right now you're just not available mentally, okay? That's what I feel. So here we have Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. And then we go to, oh, I'm sorry. Yes or no coin. For Virgo, your answer is another yes. There you go, beautiful. Now we're going to go to our friends Libra. And here's Libra right here, right away. Ouch. Libra, you were involved with a negative relationship. It could have been either friends with benefits or just a relationship where you were taken advantage of. I see here a lot of promises, but nothing coming out. Oh yeah, we're gonna get married. Don't worry, next year. Right now, I'm busy. Right now, I'm busy with work. Yeah, but you promised 6 months ago. I know, but you know I'm busy. No, they're just using you. So you're finally done with this. You're finally done with this. This girl should be a betrayal of some kind. You are done with this. The 10 of Swords are finito, done. So you're finally cutting the cords, no pun intended, or the chains. Some of you even end up in court. Some of you. So this is why you're single right now. This is why you're looking at this reading. I don't see nothing coming in the next near future, but right now you are dealing with the end of something, and some of you are literally going to a lawyer. I don't know why, but some of you are dealing with a lawyer, okay? All right. As far as signs, we have Capricorn, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see your answer, yes or no. Think of your question. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's go to our friend Scorpio. Whoa, Scorpio. Hallelujah, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Okay, so the reason why you're single, unfortunately, is because you either got too many choices, see, or you can't make up your mind. You know, what can I say, Scorpio? This is it. You can't make up your mind, or you got too many choices. You would like to be with someone steady, of course, as we've been seeing over the readings the last few months, but it is in your nature to usually choose quantity over quality. When you're only going out with one person, you feel like there's something wrong with you. I don't know what it is. It's just the way the sign works. And you're also you're very attractive. You're very sexual. I mean, it's very important to you. You're sought after. I mean, you literally can change different bed every night if you wanted to. But the problem is that promiscuity and that variety and that quantity keeps on keeping you single. So as we've been seeing in the regular readings, you seem to have decided to focus on quality instead of quantity, because at the end of the day, you're changing beds every night, but you sleep alone, if you know what I mean, right? So I can see that transition in you taking place. But right now, it looks like that is the reason why you're single. And it seems like you are prisoner of your own ideas. This is ideas, and you're a prisoner of them. So it's almost as if you want to give it up, but you don't want to give it up. So in the meantime, you are doing well financially. You're putting money aside. You're working. You're buying nice things. You're impressing the ladies or the guys, but you are single. So I don't see this resolving very easily, because you have to decide, Scorpio. You cannot have it both ways, okay? As far as signs, we have Aquarius and Virgo here. And now our friend Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Well, you want Sagittarius. That's you moving or achieving something, okay? So why are you single? You're single because two reasons. Number one, you're making pretty good money or good money, and you prefer to stay single, though you can put as much money aside as possible. And number two is because you actually enjoy, in a way, and I will explain that in a second, being single. You say, when I am single, I don't have to worry about anyone. I make my own money. I do whatever I want. I go to sleep whatever I want. I eat whatever I want. I don't have to answer anyone. The problem is you're just fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself because that is exactly what's keeping you single. So you are trying to convince yourself that single is better. I believe this is not really what you think. It is you are afraid of a relationship. You are afraid. So you are fooling yourself into you convincing yourself that you're better off single because you are safe, you have a roof over the head, you can make money, etc., etc. I can see you moving actually. I can see you moving there. But at the same time, it's not true. You're not being honest with yourself when you say, I am better off single. The truth of the matter is you are afraid of getting hurt. So the solution is to find someone who's not going to hurt you, someone that you can truly trust. Simple as that, okay? So here we have Taurus, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Now, ask your question. Ask your question. It is a yes. Beautiful yes. All right. Next. Now we have Capricorn. Capricorn. Wow. Capricorn. You ended something because it wasn't worth your while. So you spent effort onto a relationship. You tried to make it work, yes, but you realized it was simply not worth it, okay? It wasn't worth it. You were not getting nothing in return, so you ended it. The cycle is finished. However, you're now much, much, much smarter, wiser, richer, everything. You are really, really good right now in a very favorable, in a very good position. You're learning to let them come to you instead of than you chasing them. Because you tried before, you did everything possible to impress them, but in the end they disappointed you. Stay the course and learn how to attract instead of than chase. Be the chasee instead of than the chaser, and things are going to be fine. Okay. As far as when you might meet someone, you're probably looking around October. Okay, around October to December. Okay, but you're doing well. You're doing well right now. As far as signs, you have Sagittarius, Virgo, and Leo. As far as your question, think of your question. Your answer is no. Now, let's look now at your Aquarius. Aquarius. Wow, beautiful Aquarius. So this is you. This is Aquarius. And this is the most representative, the most symbolic Aquarius card. You really know what you want. Okay? So right now you're single, yes. But the reason was because you didn't know what you want. You were just trying to say, let's throw stuff on the wall, you know what I mean? Let's see what sticks, right? Well, you finally decided, no, now this is what I want. So you're gonna get victory out of this very, very soon. I would say by the end of August, you ain't gonna be single anymore. So get ready for that. If that's what you want, if you want to stay single, then you win anyways. This is the victory card. And this is someone, you're gonna meet someone possibly from another country, from another city, from another who knows where. But you got victory coming in because the intent is to find someone. And it is because you now know exactly what you want. It's no more, let's see what happens. No, I want this and that's it. The order is precise. So congratulations on that. As far as signs, we have Aquarius and Leo and Leo. Now, think of your question, Aquarius. Your answer is yes. Congratulations. And finally, our friends Pisces. Wow, Pisces. Beautiful. So, Pisces, you're ending something completely. And when you end this something completely, you're going to be rewarded in a big way. You're going to get your person. You're going to get your Adam or your Eve. You're going to be extremely attracted to each other, physically, sexually, extremely. This person might be a Scorpio or a Gemini. Get ready to rumble, Pisces, because you're going to be busy, my dear friends. Now, this is going to happen around October, November, okay? But you need to let something else die, let go of some past relationships, let go of feelings you have for someone else. And that's when you're going to open the door to something truly, truly special, okay? And you better start getting in shape because you're going to be busy. You're going to be very busy. Look at this. Okay. So there you have it. As far as signs, we have Gemini and Scorpio. As far as your question, think of your question. Your answer is yes. It's a beautiful yes. All right, my dear friends. My apologies for at the beginning it was a little bit mixed up. The first time I do this for singles, and then tomorrow night for Tuesday, you're going to find the same idea, but that's going to be for no contact. For those of you who are broken up and you're not talking to one another, or you're just time out right now. Okay? Let me know what you think. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's free. And if you need anything, a personal reading or anything else, bottom left, setteaching.org. God bless you. Be God.